Before we begin this video, I want to make a quick statement. One that I wasn't even going to add to the video until I talked to my friend Columbus a few days ago. My videos come out slower, as I'm sure you've noticed, and they don't have the finest editing or scripts. The reason why is because I do the research myself and only consult people who have a good understanding of where I need to look for help. I make the thumbnails myself, I edit myself, I come up with the ideas myself unless I'm taking a request, uploading for someone else, or making a remake such as this video, and I write the scripts myself. I do this not because I'm trying to flex my abilities, but because I genuinely care about the videos I make. Why do I say this? Well, frankly, without any disrespect to a particular creator, since this is a problem with nearly all of them that make history videos, everyone who makes history videos now, aside from Columbus who will be joining me in this video, and Yo-Yo Boy, make either the most mind-numbingly monotone videos or make videos full of misinformation. It's also a very taxing kind of video to make, which is evident by Nathan Spees effectively dropping out of doing this. Which is unfortunate, since he had the perfect balance of information and personal touch, regardless of how much of the information was wrong. The video style was what all history videos should be. My goal is to make the videos the way they should be as well. From the heart and mind of one person who's passionate about what he makes, not to be a content farm or a full-time job like everybody else who does it now. If you don't skip past this part and are hearing this, I appreciate you. And for my fellow CEC history video creators, maybe take some notes on what I said, because I was once in a position where all of those beliefs I had were from a viewer's perspective, and now I'm making videos and making the change. Now onto the video. Howdy! When you think of Chuck E. Cheese, you probably picture that talking animatronic mouse on stage, and depending on which location you went to, you either have seen a full band or Chuck alone. But today, we're covering the history of solo Chuck E. Cheese, the Studio C stages. Credit to my friend That Columbus Guy for the original video idea, and for joining me on a remake of our first collab together. Garner Holt started building animatronics in his garage as a teenager in the 1970s. What began as a hobby quickly grew into a full-fledged business, Garner Holt Productions, founded in 1977, ironically the same year as Pizza Time Theater. Over the years, Holt's company became known for its incredible craftsmanship, creating figures for Disney, Universal, Knott's Berry Farm, and museums worldwide. By the 1990s, Garner Holt Productions was one of the most respected names in the industry. Around this time, CEC Entertainment had finished concept unification and wanted to experiment with cutting costs, a great sign for things to come, particularly with their 3 stages. So, on August, yeah, that's definitely going somewhere in the video. So on August 21st, 1996, Chuck E. Cheese introduced a brand new stage concept at the Dallas Montfort location, the Awesome Adventure Machine. This single-screen setup replaced the concept unification 3 stage, centering all the action on Chucky himself. The show operated using Laserdiscs, with sound provided by a Dolby integrated 7-channel surround sound system. The screens were also rear projected. Instead of a band of animatronics, Chucky, a 22-movement animatronic made by Animation World, was inside of a complex machine with 2 large TVs beside him displaying the absent band members. This also led to new show tape styles that didn't make much sense for the other stage types, but was a clear, notable shift in style for the stages. Despite the success of the stage, it was too expensive to maintain, which makes sense with how many intricate parts there were. This led to it being uninstalled the following year. This, however, was a sign for things to come. In 1997, a new stage concept was tested in the same store as well as Brookfield, Wisconsin, in Department 18. Teaming up with Garner Holt given a respectable track record, and due to the company they were going to partner with, Creative Presentations, being financially unstable, Department 18 and Garner Holt produced the Studio C stage, referred to by fans as the Studio C Alpha stage. This concept had Chuck alone like before, but with 32 movements and a different environment. He had late-night attire, a talk show disc, a pizza phone, a pizza time clock, a bird to banter with named Bird, really creative, an Apple TV, a giant screen to the left that once again displayed the absent bandmates, but this time with its own variation of the show tape, which was notably done as the concept of Chuck performing solo and music videos playing wasn't well received, and a blue screen that if you stood in front of it with the camera in front of you, it would display you on the TVs over the show tapes. There were also LED lights, an interactive video console that had many functions including accessing store cameras, as well as applause and on-the-air signs above the stage.
Hey guys, Columbus here, everyone's favorite 14-year-old. I know, you don't need to clap, I know I'm famous and all. But why is nobody clapping? Anyways, I'm here with CC North Carolina. Today we're going to be recreating our Studio C video we did back in October of last year. The reason we're re-recording this is because, well, the old video sucked and there was not much information in it. So we just decided to redo it. But anyways, let's get back into what this video is mainly about. Before the concept of Studio C went widespread, in 1998, a single animatronic of the bird was brought to the General Manners Convention. They were later installed throughout many stores across the company, often replacing 3 stages as well. Notably, alongside this change in advertising for the stage was a new studio dining sign at the showroom entrances instead of the regular showroom signs. The most notable unique version of the setup is the West St. Paul, Minnesota retrofit of a Circus Pizza 3 stage. The last Studio C office stage was installed in Maryland in 2000. When the store relocated, it was reinstalled at the new store in 2012. The Studio C prototype, often referred to as the Alpha Beta Mix, despite it being a completely unique stage type, come on guys, was installed in both Athens, Georgia and Tyler, Texas, what a name, on April 10th and 17th of 1999 respectively. The stage consisted of a more central platform, a blue screen functional as before, a unique TV to its right, a new, unique futuristic background, a 32-movement Garner Holt animatronic, the Bird animatronic, the Pizza Time clock, though only at Athens, Georgia and Clarksville, Tennessee, and an applause sign. The Pizza Phone interactive consoles were ditched. This stage only continued production in 2001, lastly being installed in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, which had alpha elements and was more of a unique setup than a prototype. The last location to keep theirs before 2.0 was Midland, Texas.
In 2000, 2 other Studio C stages were installed, but you'd be a fool to believe CEC was being consistent. While producing 2 of their prototype stages, 2 Studio C 2000 stages, also known by fans as the Studio C Beta, were installed in 2 locations. First was installed in Birmingham, Alabama, and was later thrown in a landfill. Fun fact! This picture kept me from visiting my local for years from how much I hated it. And now the bot has been saved. I believe by Grant, or CEC Florida. The Studio C Beta was a much cheaper looking Studio C stage with 3 central TVs, a 32M Garner Holt bot, a Pizza Time clock, yet another new background, and a blue screen on the far left. In presumably 2001 and a year onward, the best totally not biased Studio C stage was made. Single screen Studio C 2000 stage. Only 18 were ever made, and the only difference is that they had 1 screen in the center. Some full betas were later installed with a Ticketmaster mural. Not as much was notable about the stages until February of 2003, where Garner Holt was asked to start production on Chuckbots with 16 movements instead of 32. The last beta was installed in 2024 if you count reinstallations. If not, both of the latest were installed in 2012. The same year of 2003, an even farther downsized Studio C stage was made. Shocking, I know. It's crazy how they keep finding ways to cut costs. To this day, this is still something they are doing. The small market Studio C... Oh, okay, so their first thought for downsizing this was in Waco, Texas. It's just a blue screen with TVs. To the surprise of absolutely nobody, this met less than kind reception. So the same year, Joplin, Missouri received the real Studio C, the small town Studio C, often referred to as the Studio C Kappa. It was a condensed beta for all intensive purposes. There were 3 TVs on top of a blue screen, a 16M Garner Holt bot, and a mirror background that was only installed in 6 stores. But the 6th was installed the latest of all of them because it was during the production of V2 Kappas and took the place of Waco, Texas blue screen. In November of 2003, a further downgrade was made with the V2 Kappa, featuring the swirly background, and even though I love Asheville dearly, it really is not a good stage. Speaking of, Asheville had the last corporate remodel in the continental US in November of 2024 to my dismay, removing their Kappa stage. Isn't exactly relevant to the history, but considering it was a Studio C stage that was the last to get a corporate remodel in the continental United States, that's pretty relevant, right? I just want an excuse to talk about Asheville. The V3 Kappa was the exact same with a few differences. and the best one of these was in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. The best location ever. These stages were the first after a few installations to not be installed with curtains. They also had a beta background and later replaced their blue screens with an Avenger-era mural. The last one was installed in Alexandria, Louisiana in April of 2009. I'd be surprised if Jaden ever visited it, but if he did, check out his channel because I'm going to force him to upload it there.
For a while, this was the last usage of the Garner Holt bots. However, this was the end of new Studio C stages. But wait, I did say for a while. In 2009, we take a trip back to Montford as they replaced their 32 movement beta in 2009 with a one-off stage type, the Star Stage. This show had a 32 movement bot between 4 large TVs on each side playing a unique show tape. This was later dropped as the TVs played regular shows. A central background with a basic Pasquale and singing flower duo who were computer operated as well as other cutouts around him, and a seat saying, "You're the star" above it. This didn't feature the pizza time clock or the blue screen, and no other stage did afterwards. This stage was just kinda basic. As cool as it was outshone by another one-off stage in 2011 at the West Melbourne, Florida location.
In August of 2012, CC Entertainment partnered with Weagle to help design the Circles of Light stage. This stage was exactly as the name suggests, a bunch of circles of light and some light-up Rockstar Chuck posters. This became the most common stage type for reasons I'll soon explain. They either had a 32M or 16M Garner Holt bot for most stages, but in 2012, a few months after Montfort installed their Circles of Light, they removed their animatronic. From August 2013 onward, every Circles of Light minus franchise stores installed with no bot. None of these stages were ever removed, only their bots and stage platforms. There are 81 of these currently in stores. This is the last stage type to have a new animatronic produced for it, marking the end for Garner Holt's partnership with CEC. This was also the last official stage type produced. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, then... No. In 2020, the Darien, Illinois location created this amalgamation of Joliet, Illinois' beta stage and their own 3-stage. Stage left and right were curtained off, but retained their backgrounds. But all the bots were removed and replaced with a 16M in the middle alongside beta props and 2 TVs. In November of 2020, Kedzie, Illinois took Lafayette, Indiana's beta stage and did a very similar process. However, they removed the stage right and left props as well as curtains and painted the walls black, later painting them purple and putting Circles of Light posters up on the walls. Kedzie was the last to be removed in August of 2024. All Garner Holt bots stopped programming in 2022 due to the new Navori show tape system, except for Fayetteville, North Carolina, which used show tapes from the prior year in 2023 until removal. As of November of 2025, there are 3 alphas, 19 betas, but only 17 with bots, 7 kappas, and 81 color of lights, but only 2 with bots, and 1 with a dance floor. The only update to Studio C in recent years was the Nanuet, New York becoming a retro store, replacing their 16 bot with a new one from SBT and getting a new dance floor. And that concludes the history of Garner Holt Studio C animatronics. So, yeah, see ya.